Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very fun and colorful, a very vibrant card for you guys. This could easily be a birthday card, a congratulations card, or a card to celebrate anyone in your life. Well, before we get started, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified the next time I post a new video. The stamp set that I'm using here is the Best Year Yet stamp set by Simon Says Stamp, and I'll be using this beautiful It's Your Day stamp to create a beautiful colorful background for our card. Well, this stamp set came with the Simon Says Stamp May 2023 card kit, and well, here you'll see I'll be focusing mostly on oranges and pink shades. I have mandarin, blush, and rose. But later in the video, you'll see me going a little lighter for my colors. Now here I have a white color panel which is cut to 4 by 5 1 quarter, that is slightly smaller than a standard A2 size card base. And I will be stamping this using the Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink in the shade Rose. Well, now this stamp I have never used it before. This is the first time I'm using it, so it's a little bit sticky. So to take out all that stickiness from the stamp, what I usually do is rub the stamp with some anti-static powder. The anti-static powder will remove all that stickiness from the stamp. This powder tool is by Cat Scrappiness. I love using this tool because it keeps my hand clean and I don't get powder all over my fingers. Well, let's begin stamping. I have the Rose Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink, and this is a brighter shade of pink, and I wanted this to be the main focal point, say, since we are creating a background with similar stamped images, I wanted one of the stamped images to be darker, which could be the focal point as compared to all of the other images. I stamped this image once and got this bright pink color. You could very well go ahead and stamp it twice for a more crisper look. Well, for the rest of my background, I decided to go with lighter shades of pinks and oranges. So here I have Bubblegum, Cantaloupe, and Cheeky. Well, I started with this Cantaloupe ink and stamped it over the pink ink. Here, while creating a background, I'm not very particular about the orientation of the sentiment written on the stamped image. I just wanted to cover up the entire background. Slowly, I went on building up my background with various shades of oranges and pinks. You could very well create this background using multiple different combinations. You could even use rainbow colors to create a gorgeous background. Unlike the bright pink sentiment stamped, here with the lighter inks, I did have to go ahead and stamp these sentiments twice to get a more crisp and bright look on these images. Make sure to clean your stamp after every stamping or between each color so that you don't contaminate your ink pads. Once I was satisfied with all that stamping, the next thing I wanted to do is tone down all that white which was coming through these stamped images. I used various shades of pinks, oranges, peaches, again from the same Simon Says Stamp Positively Saturated ink lines to lightly blend all around this panel. If you prefer having a white background, you could definitely skip this ink blending step. Now, along with the big It's Your Day sentiment, which was the main focal point and the background of our card, I wanted to add a tiny little sentiment strip which would add contrast to our card. So here I stamped and heat embossed May Your Day Be Magical Just Like You sentiment onto a piece of black cardstock and then stuck it onto the left hand corner of my card front. To embellish my card, I added some confetti sequences. This is the Prism confetti sequence by This Calls for Confetti. This is a fairly flat card. I used some double-sided tape to adhere that background onto my card base and used some foam tape to mount the sentiment strip. Well, if you wanted to add dimension, you could also pop up your card base using some foam tape. Here's a look at this finished card. I love how clean and simple and easy to create this was. I will definitely go ahead and use multiple colors to create more cards using the same exact design. I hope you had fun watching today's video and got inspired. I will leave a link down in the description box below for all the supplies that I have used in today's video. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe or are already a subscriber, please make sure to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.